I don't know who this message is for, but this is not the season for you to just pray and watch God do anything. This is the season for you to pray and then partner with God to see everything happen that he said he wanted to do for, through, and in you. It is not going to happen just because you prayed. It's going to happen because you moved in obedience and took an actionable step. That's when God's going to partner with you. And that's all it takes is a step. The marriage you really want is in your next step. The life you really want is in your next step. The career you really want is in your next step. But you're going to have to get your feet wet. This next move for you in 23 is not going to happen with dry feet. He's not even telling you to swim. Get your feet wet. Believe God for something that you've never believed him for in your life. And get your feet wet. Stop making excuses. Get your feet wet. Some people in this room, you have paralysis by analysis. You think too much. You overthink too much. You got to know what part of the book to be in at what season of your life. Some seasons it's right division. Other seasons it's who am I preaching to? There is a generation that's ready to step into what God has called them to. Right. Okay. You got to get your feet wet. It's not going to feel comfortable. The temperature's not going to be right. But get in there and then watch him move. It's not going to happen with your strategy and your intellect and I got hooked up with the right person and what? No. That's not how it's going to happen. You're going to be minding your business. And all you know is your big toe touched that water. And before you knew it, everything that would have been an obstacle has moved out of your way. I don't know who this message is for, but God is saying, hey, I just need you to step into the situation, and I'm going to start pushing stuff so far back that it's not going to even intimidate you. It will not threaten you. You will not be bothered by it. I just need you to. But God, I don't know. I have never done this before in my whole, I've been doing school teaching for 20 years, and now you telling me to bake a cake. Bake the cake, Annie Mae. Bake. The cake. God, I've been doing this for 15 years, now you telling me to do that. Step. But I've never done that before. I'm used to you splitting stuff, and then I go through, and then, no, step. I didn't say you had to get ankle deep. I did not say you had to get waist deep. I did not say this was going to come up to your neck. I said as soon as your foot touches the water, you have no idea how little God needs you to move to see a miracle break through in your life. I don't know who that's for right there, but at least 100 people need to receive that. He is not even asking for a lot from you. He just needs I need somebody to put their big toe in the water and see God move in a way you have never seen him move. And if you got a big step in you, take a big step. If you got a little step in you, take a little step. Guess what? The same God's about to show up. There's not a big God for big steps and a little God for little steps. The same God shows up for both steps. I'm not sure what God's going to ask you to step into this year. Just don't be scared of it.